Hello students, my name is Priyam Singh and today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 2, software and its types. This is the first part of the video. Under this part we will cover software and its type and the function of operating system. So let's start the first topic, that is software. Before going to start, let's take an example to understand more about the software. Student, what happens when your teacher asks a question and you know its answer? You simply raise your hand, isn't it? What prompts you to raise the hand? It is your brain that gives you instruction to react in this manner. In the same way, a computer gets all the instruction from the software to perform various tasks. So in another word, we can say that software is the soul of a computer, without which it cannot exist. So by the help of this real life example, you get some knowledge about the software. Now, what is the definition of software? We can define software as the collection of instruction or programs. Programs means the set of instruction that are stored and run on the computer hardware. Hardware means the computer part which we can touch or see, such as input devices, output devices and storage devices, and help the user to work on it. It is that part of a computer which cannot be touched or seen. Means software is a collection of instruction or program that are stored and run on the computer hardware and help users to work on it. Now, here we complete the definition of software. Now you all are able to give the answer what is software. Now come to the second topic, that is types of software. Software is of two types: system software and application software. In this first slide, in figure 2.1, you can see the types of software. It is a flow chart. Here software is divided into two types: system software, application software. System software is again divided into three types: operating software, language processor, utility software. And application software is divided into two types: general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. Let's start one by one. System software. It is the first type of software. It is defined as a collection of programs that controls the overall operation and internal working of a computer system. It reads data from input devices and transfers the processed information to output devices. Means it creates a link between input devices and output devices. When we provide input data such as word, number, picture by the help of input devices such as keyboard or mouse, then we know that CPU process on that input data, and after processing it transferred the result by the help of system software to the output devices. System software is of three main types: operating system, language processor and utility software. Operating system. An operating system controls the overall activities of a computer. It acts like a link between the user and the hardware and enable them to work together. Let's understand this thing with another example. Suppose an operating system works like a principal of your school. As The principal has various responsibilities to manage the school, like supervising students, teachers, and workers, maintaining discipline, setting the examination schedule, timetable, curriculum, and attending parents and visitor, etc. In the same manner, an operating system performs various functions to manage the working of a computer. So, we can say that an operating system acts as the managing officer of the computer system. MS-DOS, that is Microsoft Disk Operating System, Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Unix, Linux, Mac OS are the examples of popular operating systems. Fact and file. The first fact and file, Binod Dham is considered as the father of Pentium. Another fact and file is software is usually written in high-level programming language that are easier and more efficient for humans to use than machine language. High-level languages are entrapped into machine language by object code. Means the software are written in form of high-level programming language, which is more easier than the machine language for the human being. Now come to the function of operating system. The main functions of an operating system are: first, device management, means an operating system controls the working of all the input and output devices. Second, memory management. An operating system assigns memory to various programs whenever required. It also frees the memory when it is not in use. Run software. It runs the application software like Paint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, etc. Processor management. An operating software manages the working of a processor by allotting various jobs to it. Processor here means CPU. And in the previous class we read that CPU is divided into three parts, that is control unit, arithmetic and logical unit, and last is memory unit. And by the help of operating system, it allot the various job to each unit. Now, file management. An operating system keeps track of information regarding the creation, deletion, transfer, copy and storage of file in an organized way. Security. It provides security by means of password to prevent the misuse of a computer. Means when we insert security in the form of password, it managed by its operating system. So here we finished our today's topic. In part 2 we will cover language processor, utility software and application software. Thank you.